Welcome back for the second day of welding. We just pulled the car outside with the kit on. That way we can start marking up all the areas and tacking in the different tabs. He is on his way back. He should be here in the next half hour or so. And once he gets here, we'll get those tabs welded in and I'll be good to go. No more welding needed on the car after that. We're also welding in the plates for the door hinges and the windshield support bar and just stuff like that.
All right, some of you guys that are building these cars, we're using a 3/8 or quarter inch, rail across the bottom. You got a 1/4 inch plate, you're welding it to sheet metal, which is probably about 18. The way to do that, if we can catch it on the camera, get all the heat on your rod or on the metal and then wash it over to the sheet metal. As soon as it gets hot enough to melt in, move on. If you have to, let it cool. We'll see what we can show you on the video. You can see the way it washes from the light sheet metal to the heavy gauge metal. If you think you're going to burn through the sheet metal, it's time to stop. You can either heat this first and go to this, but if it's not working that way, you can go from your sheet metal to this, but keep it on here long enough, maybe a 2 count, to make sure you're burned into this. You'll definitely be burned into the sheet metal. Gets a little too hot, so all you have to do is let it cool, come back on the steel and wash it into the sheet metal.
And there we go. The welder just left. He got 99% of it done. We have these side panels on to support the kit. We got the striker plate area done. This is for the seat belts. We just put the support here, and we're going to put a bolt through here to hold the top of the seat belt on. Have the tabs on for the front and the back. Everything else is welded up and ready to go. Back here's done. Basically everything's welded up. Have the other just tabs here. Just did a great job. We have the plates welded on for the door hinges, and the only thing we have left is the windshield support bar. The reason we didn't install it is because, one, we didn't have the metal, and two, I still have to relocate the battery to the trunk, and that's going to be a lot harder to do with a metal bar going over it. So once we get the battery relocated to the trunk, we'll have this piece welded in probably Monday or Tuesday, early next week, and then we'll be pretty much good to go. We can start lining the body up, get it, you know, bolted down to the rest of the kit, and we'll be good. We'll be able to keep building and get it done. We put the kit back on after everything's welded up. One thing I'm gonna have to change is we accidentally welded these tabs on in the wrong orientation, so we're just gonna have to cut those shorter. That's not a big deal, but now that we have it on, I'm gonna go take it around the block once or twice, just, you know, see how it drives, see if I fit, just kind of for fun. So this is actually the first time I've had it outside with any of the kit on, and it's actually looking pretty good. I don't have any of the extra panels on because they'll just fly right off, but I have the majority of the back half of the kit on, and we're just gonna go for a couple laps around the block, see how it is.
Oh,
Hello. Why are you taking a video?
showing everyone how much headroom there is.
Oh, headroom.